Hello, I took a short break after drafting my cards and I get to deck building now. So I will cut some cards I'm sure I don't want to play. I might consider Rise again in this deck actually, so let's see how it looks. So 12 non-creatures. Maybe I could play 16 lands in this deck, but probably 17 will be better, and I think I will cut some cheaper spells as well. Silent Dart isn't appealing. Let's see how many. I think I have enough removal spells. I don't need to revitalize there. I missed it earlier. So I have Swift Response. I will count Liliana as a removal, so that's 2, 3, and 2 Gormons. I think that's fine enough to not play this bad removal. Or last resort if you don't have enough removal spells. Village Rites might be good in this deck since I have, like I said when I was picking it, Liliana's Devotee and Liliana benefit from playing Village Rites. So I might leave all 3 1-drops, especially if I leave Rise again. This vessel seems quite exciting, or exciting enough. So I have 5. Six 2-drops. I think I want to keep 6 2-drops when I play 3 battalions. Cage zombies, they only benefit from Devotee. I have only 1 copy of Devotee and I don't like these cage zombies. I think I cut them because I have enough 3-drops, I suppose, here. So the big question is, do I want to play this Rise again? Since it's good with Gormans, it's good with Replicators, but reanimating something cheaper than 5 mana isn't that great. And so only Vessel from cheaper things supports it, and Vessel is still quite nice thanks to Ultimate of Liliana, although when you ultimate Liliana I think you're in pretty good position anyway, so it is pretty weird that the last line of text isn't visible well enough here with this. But let's see. I could also change back to this version, but you know, it ends like this. I will keep this frame because it looks well, but it is quite weird that it's not visible well enough. So what do I want to do next here? 3 copies of Feat of Resistance. Feat of Resistance is really good, but I don't know if 3 copies is not too many. Maybe it performs a similar function to Village Rites, that it saves your creature in combat to some degree. It doesn't save, but it gets value, or as a counter for removal. and maybe enabling Devotee and Liliana isn't as appealing, so overall Feat of Resistance is better than Village Rites, so I don't have enough room for non-creatures, and Rise Again isn't that appealing. So the deck is pretty cheap, although I have 2 6-drop, 3 5-drops. Not a lot of mana sinks. Here is a mana sink, and here, but I don't really look to enable it. When you have spare mana, you can use it, but it's not exciting enough to make me want to use it. And here the equip cost is pretty cheap, so that's not at all ask. And so we have this mana sink as well. So 16 lands, still pretty appealing if I have average cost below 3 and not that many mana sinks. So Chrome Replicator, I think I have enough multiples to not enable it at all costs. So this Cage Zombie isn't very good, and I don't want to play 2 copies just because it's 2 copies for Replicator. I think I'm happy with 3 Watchdogs, 2 Chargers, 3 Battalions, and 3 Garments. And even if I cast the first Replicator as without a bonus and the second with a bonus, it's still pretty good. So I think that's it. I don't want to enable it at all costs. So what else do I want to cut? So 1 land, perhaps. Let's cut Swamp. I will look at the mana base later. Now let's cut it for just to see things better. I don't want to cut removal, that's sure. Solidarity will be good enough even in a 16 creatures deck. So I could cut 2 creatures and not cut Solidarity because I don't have enough creatures, so Solidarity is unexciting. It performs to some degree a similar function as this Scythe, but they are pretty different overall. So Village Rites is also good to support Scythes, and there is the third use for this card, but I don't think it's enough. Maybe Solidarity overall. I could cut Solidarity, but I think it can be pretty good with some starts. But I think I will cut this Vessel, so I will leave only 2 1-drops. They are better, except this time when I reanimate Vessel with Liliana, and it's pretty far-fetched. So I could cut Solidarity or this Blackguard. It's not a good 2-drop, and I have only 1 copy, so it doesn't support Replicator that well. So 5 might be enough as well. Or I could cut Battlements, but I think I can have a good aggro plan, and Battlements also helps with races because it blocks and still helps with attacks. I like 1 copy in many white decks. I don't have Siege Striker here, so it's less appealing than with Siege Striker, but I think it's still pretty good. And this 2-drop is quite unexciting, so it's just another 2-drop for Battalion, but I don't think it's that important. So maybe this is a better way. So the average cost grew here 2.9, but I think I'll go with 16 lands, and these more expensive cards will be my backup. But I think my aggro plan is pretty good overall, so I don't want to play 17 lands in this deck. So yeah, I think that's it. Let's besides the mana base, but whoa, I have only 6 black cards. That's weird, but also it's more reasons to cut this Blackguard and Vessel black cards to just be able to perform better without swamps, so I can cut some more swamps and have a lot of white, and still 7 black isn't bad, so it's quite good that I picked one tap land and have some fixing, so I can still support double black in my mana cost, especially Liliana is demanding here, but my cheaper stuff is white, so I really need white mana sources, so I think 9-6 with basic lands and this tap land is a good distribution. So okay, I think the deck is ready. I hope it will perform well enough. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to like it, to subscribe to my channel, and check out all the videos of this draft. There's a playlist linked in the description. See you.